I think at different times of your life, there'll be different amounts of time where you will need to spend with your spouse. And it's not what you need to, it's understand how much time they need from you and then to be able to give them that. So at sometimes, but for example, when you're really busy at work, it may be less time, then you'll make it up in another time. I don't think there's a set amount of time which you need to spend, but it's actually when you understand the person, they need you. And so you'll kind of create your time according to that.
I think that I love spending time with Sadiq. I really do. So for me, no time is enough. Whenever there's a chance that he might be working from home and I'm not working, then sure, we'd do something together, maybe go out. It doesn't have to be for so long, but it's just nice to just have a coffee together and really just catch up, talk about something and just spend time with each other.
You could be at home with the spouse, but we'll both be doing some busy things, doing some of the kids, cleaning or whatever, making food. But enough time, as in me and Isra, sadly, probably not. It'd be great to be able to go out sometime, but it's not so easy to arrange.
It's just been manic the last few years. I've been studying a bit more, doing courses, working a lot more.
See, something I got taught quite early on is imagine your time is in a cup and you're giving. You give time to your husband, you give time to your kids, you give time to your family, you give time to work, you give time to your community. And then that's it, the cup's empty. What happens when the cup's empty? That's when you need to take time out for yourself to do what you want to refill that cup. Once you've refilled that cup, you're ready to give time out again.
I think you need to have a balance of everything and almost, what works for me is I try and create a little schedule as well. This is my work time, this is my kids' time.
He has a schedule for me as well.
But it works because then everyone, you have the right balance. So you're not working too hard and neglecting your kids, or you're not spending too much time with your wife and your work is falling down. So I think you just need to manage it correctly. And I'm lucky I get to work from home.
I think we've just got to be more organized and we've got to plan ahead. That's what I think. Maybe like a month in advance. If you can book something for yourselves, if we can book something for ourselves.
It would be nice for a surprise, hint, hint, or, just cooking a meal, getting the kids to sleep early or getting a babysitter. We're very lucky we've got family support, but sometimes your circumstances are difficult. It doesn't mean you have to worry that you're not getting enough time. As long as you're understanding with each other and patient, it will come. Sometimes you'll have too much time together and you'll be sick of each other. So it's a balance, and as long as you're good to each other, I think that's really important.
We go out sometimes more than once a week, but sometimes some weeks may pass and we don't go out for a couple of weeks, and we pencil in holidays where we're just going us two without the kids. So yes, 100%. I don't think it should be set in stone every week. I think it should be, let's try every week, and it may be every other week. But if it's set dead in stone, sometimes, it's that expectation. And if you don't hit it because you're busy, then you feel let down. But yeah, 100% it's important to make sure there's a certain amount of time which you're spending out of the house, away from the kids, just you two. So yeah, it is so important to be able to have that time. So important.
Sometimes it's good just to be spontaneous, like, oh, we've got, half an hour, let's just go for a quick coffee.
I think when you have kids, you can't always go out, and if you set such a barometer that we have to go out once a week, the same thing you'll do on a date, you can do it when the kids are sleeping. You can have the same discussion, or try and flex your time so that you can go out for a coffee.
To be honest, when you're busy and you're working and you have kids, sometimes you just want to sleep or lie in or not do anything. Sometimes not doing anything is actually what you desire when you're so busy. And I would say once a month, if it's a proper outing.
I got this one. Yeah, it's so important.
For you?
For me, it's so important that he remembers this, because my birthday, it marks the day that I was born. Imagine if I wasn't here, then you wouldn't be married to me.
I know.
Our marriage, like our anniversaries, that's such an important phase of our life. It was like the next chapter, right? So we need to celebrate all these events. So if you have it in a calendar and you leave it in a public place and go on about it, then you'd never forget, right?
Absolutely vital. So this year on our anniversary, we got married on the 1st of Rajab, which is Imam Muhammad al-Baqir's Wiladat.
I did give you an anniversary present.
Well, of course you did. Well, I bought my own anniversary present, and then I phoned him and I said, "Do you like the anniversary present that you bought me?" So that was
because whenever I buy something, I have to return it.
But I think it's so important to have something special, or just acknowledge that that's a very special day.
I mean, it is important. It's very important. That's why Ali's not done anything for me in the last 11 years of marriage. Or if he has, he's done it really badly and ruined everything.
That's not exactly
a
precise.
half-cooked meal, no presents. He thought anniversaries were every 10 years. Valentine's Day is really cheesy for me. Birthdays, I think more for kiddies. And I'll be honest, I spoil myself. I'm happy to do that. I don't need anyone else to spoil me. And yeah, I think waiting on a man to expect him to know what you want or surprise you or get you the right present, it's you're betting on a lot, really, unless you write it down for him in instructions. Men aren't as good at those kind of things.
Sadly, we're not. Yeah.
I think that spending time away from each other makes you appreciate each other as well. I know that there's times where I need time out. In the day, I just need to focus my energy on me. So I'll physically tell everyone, I'm going to go and I'm going to sit down with a cup of coffee. Please do not disturb me. And I'll probably be playing Candy Crush, but that's something that I'm doing on my own. And while I'm doing that, my thoughts are going, oh, you know what? Mahmoud actually loaded his cup in the dishwasher and I didn't even say thank you to him.
Well, I tried to go to my mum's house for a sleepover, but I never quite make it through the night. So, and my sister gets particularly annoyed because I need my bed and I need everything around me. I think I'm just becoming too old or something. And I have actually gone to my mum's house, really tried to sleep there, stay the night. 2 o'clock in the morning, I ring Sadiq and say, pick me up, I need to come home. So for me, it would be out of the question to spend time away from Sadiq. There was a period where Sadiq was working actually in another continent a couple of years ago. That was difficult for me. That was probably the hardest time of my life.
Yes.
Definitely. Every person, whether you're in a couple or by yourself, everybody needs time for themselves.
Time from everyone.
Time
not
from...
just your husband.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Everyone.
And it's a very healthy thing to do, and nobody should feel guilty about doing it.
Meditate, find a cave that you can hide in, just reflect, breathe, go and get a massage if you're a woman, a facial. Yeah, you need it. You can't be with someone all the time and not kind of need that time out. Not that you're really annoying, Ali, but we need our space.
Yes, yes. And that is absolutely fine.